I started off by just noticing one day, kind of just randomly, honestly, like randomly noticing that one testicle just felt different than the other, right? One just seemed more, I would describe it almost like tennis ball versus golf ball, right? Just a little too firm and hard. And, at first I was like, whatever, it's probably just, temporary or whatnot. So a couple days go by and I'm like, it still feels off, but I'm not getting a ton of pain necessarily. It just doesn't feel right. And then I decided, you know what, like after this weekend, because it was Friday or Thursday or whatever, I was like, maybe I'll go in like Monday or Tuesday, but still after the weekend bothering me. And at that point, went on Monday and went to an urgent care. They're like, you should see a urologist, but there wasn't any sort of like urgency around it or any sort of expertise from them in terms of like, you should see this kind of urologist or go to this practice or anything like that. So I went online and found Georgia Urology. Based on just like reviews I'd seen, the number of doctors, number of offices in the area, I felt like I could go get pretty quick care, which was the case. I got an appointment within like a few days, went in and met with one doctor at one location, and we had probably had 2 appointments with him. First one was just kind of doing some additional tests. The second one was reviewing my results, and he's actually the one who told me I had testicular cancer. Getting the surgery as quickly as possible was something that was top of mind for me, obviously, because I want to start making moves onto the next step and obviously get the cancer out as soon as possible. So he actually, based on like scheduling and just expertise, recommended me to another doctor within Georgia Urology, Dr. Yang, who's down in Fayetteville, who was fantastic to work with. And so he actually ended up being my doctor for both my surgery and also my post-surgery care. So I've stayed in touch with him in terms of making sure we continue to monitor, scans and blood tests and things like that to see if there's any reoccurrences. So Dr. Nate Yang is now my doctor, but it was really nice being able to move up the surgery date multiple weeks just by switching doctors. And if there was any sort of like fallout or missing information, they just kind of picked it up right where it left off. I think the benefit of catching it early is that you really can have the experience I have, which is finding out you have cancer, having surgery, and being cleared within 30 days. And that was again the benefit of going to Georgia Urology, was scheduling wise, and with the amount of doctors that are here, it could happen that fast and we could move through the process that quickly. But it was seamless. I went to the hospital, got taken back to a room, had a great group of nurses and doctors down at the Fayetteville hospital. Obviously Dr. Yang was there. He came by pre-surgery to kind of talk me through things. And then when I woke up, it was all good to go. So spent obviously a few days, a few weeks recovering from that, and after that we were able to kind of look at the post-op results and realize that thankfully my testicular cancer had not spread. We did catch it early, and so it was contained just to the testicle and hadn't spread to the abdomen or anything like that. I would absolutely recommend Georgia Urology, I think, for a couple of reasons. One, like the service I got from the front desk and scheduling to test results to going to 2 different doctors, right? And I would say also convenience, to be honest with you. I mean, there's so many locations, so many urologists. There's bound to be one near you that you can go to. So I would definitely recommend Georgia Urology to anyone who has similar issues or challenges. I mean, I would say if you are a young man, especially between the ages of 18 and 40, regular checking yourself is super important. It's just the kind of kind of the age range where this can happen a lot. It's pretty common, actually, probably more than you think about it. And when you are in that age range and checking yourself regularly, and you do find something, definitely go see someone as soon as possible, get it looked at, get it checked out, and then come to Georgia Urology for the quickest care and definitely the best care. My entire process was under 30 days from realizing something was wrong, being diagnosed, having surgery, and realizing I was cancer-free. It was about a 30-day process. That's definitely because of Georgia Urology scheduling and availability and the care we provide here.